Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Aladon is out there with Harrison, and it's Laverne in at the 5 roaming the paint. Here's Harrison. Edwards defending. And that one's good, Harrison.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
To the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Takes a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. About 1 minute into the first. From outside the arc. Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Harrison. Pass to Laverne. Here's Harrison. They set the pick. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Harrison's got 6 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Launches a 3. Oh! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Oh, here's Edwards. They get the rebound. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot from past the arc. Schofield grabs the board. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Here's De Silva. They set the screen. Knocks down the 3 ball. 6 points for him.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
The tray. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Harrison's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. There's the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Takes the 3. Good on the triple. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. The 3. The shot, no good.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Shoots the 3. Out left to the wing. There's the triple. The shot, no good. Harrison's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, that's a great time to pull up and shoot the 3 in transition. The defense never had a chance to set up and get a hand in his face.
The three-pointer is right on target.
You know, a guy with that size from the downtown three-point area, no chance for a defender to alter that shot.
There's the screen. Out to Edwards. Here's the 3. Cans it from downtown. Edwards got 6 points.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
The shot by Harrison, no good.
Not quite enough defense
That time around, just lucky he was off.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Scooped up. Edwards with it. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Edwards drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. They're up by 5. Let's take a quick break now. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
They've got Jackson. And it's Lee in at the point guard position. Here's DeColo. Cranes the three-pointer. DeColo's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. There's the pick. The three. Kicks it out to Booker. It's good from long range.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
DeColo, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
This one for 3, and it's DeColo with the rebound. On the wing, Lee. Left side, Jackson. Beyond the arc. No good from Lee. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Napier with it. He's against Lee. Good. Nice play there from Napier. Napier's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Down low. There's the steal. Fast break. Here we go. On Tuesday and then on Thursday.
First team foul. At the line for your home team, Giffey.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's DeColo. He's got 6. There's Lee with the 3. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Jackson. A shake. And that one's good. DeColo. DeColo's got 8 points in the quarter. DeColo's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Inside. And the dunk by Booker.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And he makes good on the layup.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
From the wing. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Here's DeColo. Drains it from beyond the arc. DeColo's got 11 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And they come right back with their own 3-pointers.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Stolen by Jackson. Lee outside. Jackson dishes to Lee. For the three. Drops in the tray. Lee's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
From the arc, it's deflected. And now here's Lee. The fast break opportunity. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
It's tipped. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's DeColo. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
There's Lee with the three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line for the away team.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
3 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And he makes all 3. To stop the run. That shot off the mark. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. They lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And that about wraps it up. And
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Harrison. Fires from deep. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
They've got Laverne. Harrison out there with Maladon. And it's a Jinsa in at the 3 spot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Outside Edwards. Fires for 3. Laverne grabs the miss. Here's Harrison. He's got 15. From downtown. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Pass to De Silva. Launches it from deep. Rebound by Ajinça. Ajinça's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
The shot by Harrison, no good. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. They set the pick. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The shot, no good.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Hits the three-point bomb. 9 points in the game so far.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Now here's Melodon. He's tightly guarded. Schofield passes to Laverne. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. The shot by Harrison, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. For 3. A shot off that time.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
To the paint. For the tie. And he hits it to tie the game up.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
To the right side. Here's Ajinça. Sinks the triple.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Drills the three-pointer.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Here's Harrison. Edwards defending. Shot from the wing. Yep, it counts. Harrison's got 20.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Both teams will make substitutions. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Lee passes to Jackson. Three-pointer. And it's Lee, that time on the assist by Jackson. Lee's got 9.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Pass to Booker. Releases. The offensive rebound to the left wing. A second chance effort. That one, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
There's the drive. Out to Lee. 15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. DeColo can't get it to go. Out to the wing. From deep. Misses the 3. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. They lead by 2. We've got more in store for you. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
We've got Lee, and it's Njai in at the 4. Inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And a wide open look for Lee. Off target with his 3. Lee's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. Booker outside. No good with the triple. A 3-ball. DeColo can't get it to go. It's intercepted. Here's Njai. Napier covering. Oh! And that one is hammered home.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Softly drops in the floater.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Beyond the arc. DeColo can't get it to go. DeColo's gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here, shooting 40%. Here's Napier. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Lee, left side. Lets it fly. Pass to DeColo. Lets it go with a 3. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the first one drops. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Harrison. Jacks up a 3. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Covered by Lee. 5 on the clock. It's deflected. We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth quarter. Fires the 3. Booker pulls it in.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Lee, that's good.
3 points.
And really, just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving 3?
Covered by Lee. They set the pick. Laverne with the steal. Lee passes to Harrison. To tie it up. Money! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's DeColo. Good!
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Covered by Lee. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run. Can't cash in. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. No good, off the front rim. Puts up a three. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Here's De Silva. Hits the three-pointer.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Lets it go from deep. De Silva with the rebound. Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to De Silva. That three's off the mark. First quarter, just over a minute played. The three ball. And no good.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Kept alive. Soft touch off the glass. De Silva's got 5.
And right away, he's going to work on the boards, just fighting for every rebound.
A really good start for him overall. He's already having a big impact on this game. Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they can make a basket, I guess.
Beyond the arc. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
That shot, no good. Got it. Good job in the low post. And this game is tied up now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
To the paint. The kick out to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Oh, swiped away. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Takes the three. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. Sinks it from distance.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
The shot. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6. A minute 37 left in the first quarter of the game. Out to the wing. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. And he banks in the layup. He's got 5.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Up again. Here's De Silva. He has 7. Launches a 3. That one doesn't drop. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Buries it from 3. And that ties it up. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, it's stolen. He got it up. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Up 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
To the left side wing. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And there's the screen. Inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. And here's the fast break. And a miss there on the triple. All by himself.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Tipped away. 3 on 3. They set the screen. Three-pointer. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Chalk up 2 there. 5 points in the game.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Outside Napier. Over to the left wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
He takes it in, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Launches it. Unable to get that one. This one for 3. That shot off.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Here's Teodosic. On target from range.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
There's a screen. To the inside. 50 seconds left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Here's Nedovic. Jacks up a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
The 3. Drains the triple. 7 points in the game.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Here's Teodosic. Here's Nedovic. Got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Leading by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
5 p.m. Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
It's one to watch, kind of a heavyweight matchup.
That's my favorite.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the visiting team.
They've had the hot...
That does it for half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. And it's all from three-point range. From behind the arc. No, 4 for 9 from the floor now.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Away team foul. Canada. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
They set the pick. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Count it. 7 points in the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
This one for 3. It doesn't go for him.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
For the tie. He buries it from 3. It's a tie ball game.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Knocks down the triple.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
A tight game here in Utah. Puts up a 3. No good there.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
The 3 is up. The shot comes out. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. They're having a little bit of trouble right now, hanging in the middle of the league.
When I look at this visiting team, they've done a fantastic job of developing team chemistry. Higher on this list than lots of people expected. One of my favorite stories so far.
Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. To the paint. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. The shake. And that's 2 points on the layup.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
And it's good for 2. 14 points for him.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
The 3 sends it home from three-point land.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is given.
To the wing, right side. 56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Lets the 3 fly. The shot no good. Taken away. In transition, here they come. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Counted from distance.
3.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. They lead by 5. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And there's the screen. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Here's Nedovic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, good whistle there.
And he makes the first.
Nedovic. 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Booker from deep. Pure from three-point range.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
Here's Teodosic. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. And the three-pointer goes.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's the pick. Fires for 3. It's not going to go for him. And they're on the break. Fires it. The quick look, no good that time. Here's the break. Here's Napier. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
He's guarded by Napier. 4-3. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
He's off on the layup.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
First personal foul.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Three-pointer. No luck on that one.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Nedovic. Just 5 to shoot. And the layup is good off the glass.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Three-pointer. The shot that time not on target.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Here's Teodosic. Nails it from 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break. Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Releases. The rebound by Teodosic.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Knocks down the long J.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
Mark it, time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
And Booker with the jam. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Off target with the open look.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was...
Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. And that one's good, Harrison.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
There's Cannon with the three. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Harrison. Here's the screen. And the three off target. And here's the fast break. Covered by Agenza. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
First team foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
He hits the second from the line.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Schlon passes to Laverne. Right wing. Shoots. The shot by Harrison, no good. Harrison's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. To the inside. Shoots the 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to Cannon. Clock at 6 from the arc. And the 3-ball is good. He's got 5.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here. So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Nailed from three-point land.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Harrison. Good on the triple. Harrison's got 6.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Cannon. And he banks in the layup.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far, that's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Harrison's gone 3 for 7 tonight. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Launches it. Laverne grabs the miss. Now, here's Ajinça. He's guarded closely. Harrison in the corner. There's the 3. They grab their own miss. Pass to Maladon. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Schofield. Connects from three-point range.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Cannon, that's a 2-pointer. Used a shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Harrison passes to Ajinça. Back to Harrison. Puts it up. Misses the jumper. Harrison's got 3 of his 9 shots to fall. There's Cannon with the 3. Harrison with the rebound. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Pass to Laverne. Out to the wing. There's a screen. Here's Maladon. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Cannon. Good if it goes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Back to Teodosic. Stolen by Jackson. And Njai kicks to Jackson. Lee outside. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Kolinic. a great assist by Teodosic as that one goes in.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open three.
Pass to Decolo. There's the triple. And the three ball is good. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Teodosic. Scoreless thus far. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside Jackson. No good on the triple. Here's Teodosic. Pass to Nedovic. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Launches a three. And Lee pulls it down. Outside for Jackson. Lee outside. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Teodosic. Shot clock at 6. Kalinic comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
That puts them in the lead. Lee's got 6 in the quarter.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Pass to Nedovic. Dos Santos. No good again that time.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Come on. From past the arc. That shot off.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Drills it from outside.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Kalinic. And a great assist by Teodosic as that one goes in. He has 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Dos Santos. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Lee outside. Here's the three. Not gonna go that time.
And you could tell he thought that triple was gonna fall.
It's stolen. Pass to Decolo. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Decolo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Dos Santos, covered by Lee. Takes the three. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Lee. There's the pick. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Bowling Boy. Lee's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. The rebound by Enja.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Driving to the basket. Here's Teodosic, and he's good on the 3 ball.
3 points.
Lee outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They're up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. They've got Harrison. He's out there with Maladon. And it's Ajinça in at the 3 spot. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Harrison passes to Maladon. The 3. Traps in the tray. Maladon's got his first 3 points of the game. Maladon's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. They've got Laverne. Harrison out there with Maladon. And it's Ajinça in at the small forward position. Here's Cannon. Laverne grabs the miss.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Harrison. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates. Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Buries the long-range jumper. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Out left to the wing. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Fires for 3. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Puts up a 3. Harrison with the rebound. Over to the left wing. Schofield passes to Laverne. Bangs home the trifecta. Laverne's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Maladon passes to Ajinça.
0. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Maladon. Here's Harrison. Cranes the 3-pointer. Harrison's got 17 now.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Cannon from long range. Good on the 3-point shot.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
To the wing on the left.
2 minutes remaining.
And here is Maladon. Here's Harrison. Shot clock at 5. Shot on the wing. Cannon with the rebound. To the left wing. Latray. That one's not going to go.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Down low. Here's Harrison. 17 points in the game. Fires the 3. No good that time.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Covered by Ajinça. 3-pointer on the way. Sinks the 3-pointer. 6 points for him. Harrison scanning the floor. Here's Schofield. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. 4 on the shot clock for the lead, and that's good for 2. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
For the 3, they get it back. Ldlc kicks to Harrison. From outside the arc. No good on that one. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. Cannon from long range. At the tip. It's good on the putback.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Harrison, and it's good, but hold on, the officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Leading by a point. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Jackson, and it's Njai in at the 4. Pass to DeColo. Picked by Lee. Unloads. DeColo can't get it to go. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Here's Nedovic. Hits it from three-point range. Nedovic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Nedovic has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land. Here's DeColo. That 3 off the mark. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And Nedovic kicks to Bollenboy. A 3. The rebound by Njai. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul. Checking in for the away team. Number 3, Isaiah Cannon.
Lee outside. Poked away. Here's the break. Here's Nedovic. Hands it from downtown. Nedovic has got 6 here in this quarter.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
Here's DeColo, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Pass to Nedovic. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Lee kicks to Njai. Here's DeColo. No good on the 3. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Nedovic. Pass to Cannon. 6 to shoot. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Teodosic, the pass to Cannon. Takes a three. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Lee passes to Decola. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the screen. He lobs it up. Njai's shot is off.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:09 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Nedovic. Clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. No good that time.
Relaxed defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers. Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They maintain focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they look like they're having a blast out there. Everyone on the same page, contributions across the board.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Kalinic sinks the triple. Here's Harrison.
Away team foul. Canada. First personal foul, second team foul.
That free throw good from Harrison.
At the line for the home team, Shaquille Harrison.
Good on the second free throw. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them to within 10. Fires from way outside. The shot that time not on target. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A solid win on the road for them.
Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Harrison. He drops it from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Edwards for three. It's hauled in by Schofield. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Harrison, beyond the arc. De Silva with the rebound. Launches a three, hits the trifecta. He's got 5.
And the offense, I mean, 3 or 4, a solid start for this game.
Jacks up a 3, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Launches it from deep. He can't get it to go.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Takes a three. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. Harrison's gone 3 of 4 from three-point land so far. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the left wing, 5 to shoot. Fades. It's hauled in by Schofield. The 3 ball. Achinsa misses. 3 on 3. Edwards for 3. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
He could have gone straight to the hole, but don't take that 3.
Here's Harrison. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Launches it. Can't get it to go. He's made 3. He's missed 3 so far. Gets the 3 ball to go.
It's so tough to defend 3s on the break, but you got to find a way.
1:31 left to play in the first. The 3 is up. He's off on that one.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
From the arc. Rebounded by Achinsa.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Fires the 3. Can't hit that one.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And here's Edwards outside. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. There's the 3. No good. He's shooting only 3 for 10 so far.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Misses the jumper.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Harrison, guarded by Edwards. From outside the arc. Connects from downtown. Harrison's got 12.
And with his height, the defense unable to impact the shot on the closeout.
Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up, and we'll get things started in the second. Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Lee misses. Pass to Booker. From downtown, Inja grabs the miss.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's Lee. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
To the left side wing. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Takes the 3. No good there. Lee's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, "I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind." Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Fires the three. Drills it from deep. Give him 8.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Pass to Inja. Here's Lee. He's guarded by Napier. Lee misses. Lee's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Outside Booker. Down low. And Booker throws it down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Sinks the tray.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And B.A., you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
Drops in the 3. DeColo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Jackson can't get it to go. They swipe it. Here's Lee. Oh, had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't make the 3. Lee's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Booker for 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Lee. There's a screen. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lee's got 8 points in the quarter.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
There's the triple. No good on the shot.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Lets the 3 fly. That shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Launches it. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Out left to the wing. Here's DeColo. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. DeColo's got 6. The 3 ball. Pure from 3-point range.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They lead by 5. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
You take a look at the visitors. Beating initial projections, they've been great this year. Right in the thick of things. If they take it yet to another level.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the home team.
Their perimeter.
Thanks, as always.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's Harrison. The long distance three is buried. 15 points in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Maladon. Pass to Schofield for the lead. Doesn't go that time.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
4-3, sinks the tray.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Here's Harrison. He's got 15. Schofield passes to Harrison. Three-pointer off the mark. Harrison's gotten 5 shots in 13 tries. From outside the arc. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Here's Achinsa. Right wing for 3. The shot off that time.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
He was all alone on that one.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
They set a pick. Here's the 3. Sinks it from distance. Harrison's got 6 points in the quarter. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. There's the 3. Can't bury it. His 5th miss in 9 tries. Throws it up high.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Back to Edwards. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Schofield. Schofield's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Achinsa. Here's Schofield. For the tie. That one doesn't drop. A tight game here in Milwaukee. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. The three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
From the arc. And no good.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Picked it. Maladon pass to Schofield. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Schofield's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one.
For the away team, 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Harrison, the pass to Schofield. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Over to the left wing. Maladon for 3. He drops it from range. Maladon's got 6.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
The 3 is up. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
He's hit a pair of 3s each half, making a significant impact.
Here's Harrison. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Drills it from deep. 17 points in the game.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Takes the 3. Buries it from 3.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
35 seconds left in the third. To to the inside. And they're on the run. Three-pointer. De Silva with the rebound. Edwards looking it over. Pass to De Silva. Outside Edwards. Out to the right wing. It'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Up 5. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball.
Look at this little fella going in there and beating up some glass.
Here's DeColo. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Defended by Jackson. Goes up on the wing. To the wing on the left. Knocks down the triple.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Lee. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
No good with the triple. Fast break. Here we go. Here's DeColo. Sends it home from three-point land. The visitors with the ball. The lead is 2. And there's the rejection. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Pass to Jackson. Here's DeColo. Takes a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And here's Napier, 6 to shoot. There's the drive, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Booker with a screen on Jackson. The 3. Doesn't go for him.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's DeColo. Offensive rebound. Pass to Jackson. To tie it up. The shot misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. On target from range.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Here's DeColo. Jackson surveying the D. Here's Lee. He's guarded by Napier from behind the arc. Out to the wing. Jacks up a 3. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Banked it in off the glass. Give him 20.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Here's DeColo. There's a screen. And a clear foul there as as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that brings him within 2 here.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
A minute 9 left in the game. Yep, that was good.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Well, this guy is always in attack mode, very aggressive. Some players might kick it out there, not him. He's going right to the bucket.
Let's go with a 3. Oh, he nails it! And that one brings him within 1.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
He connects! 46 seconds left in the final quarter. They get the rebound. Up top, Jackson. Pass to Lee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's a pick. And he's going for the oop here.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Driving in. Misses in close.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. There's the screen. Edwards fires from way outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Lucic. And it's off from three-point range. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Over to the left wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Cannon looking over the floor. And a strong finish with two hands.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Offensive rebound. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's another look. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, fires from deep. He shoots again. There's Cannon with the three. Knocks down the three ball. Cannon's got 6 points.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Lets it go from deep. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Lets the three fly. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Here's the three. Buries it from three-point range.
They wouldn't want all of their guys shooting a three on the break, but when it's him, he's got the green light.
51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside Edwards. Out to the wing. Lucic. There's the killer two-handed slam. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Cannon. He's got 6. It's good from the top of the key. 8 points for him.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
With the floater, that shot is off. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Leading. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Teodosic, the pass to Bollenboy, takes a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target with his three. Dos Santos, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Into the lane. It's good. Here's Teodosic. Still yet to score. Let's go. Dos Santos. Napier covering. There's a good screen. Here's Teodosic. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Fires from deep. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Dos Santos. Napier covering. Ball stolen. Releases. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the right side. There's the pick from past the arc. Drills the three-pointer. 8 points for him.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Just 5 on the clock. It's good from long range.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Kalinic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Booker looking around. Pass to Napier. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
1:16 left in the second quarter. Kalinich sinks the three-pointer.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Booker. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Dos Santos. Napier covering. It's picked off. .27 seconds left now here in the second. Clock at 4. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Bowling Boy. Kalinich. And the 3 ball is good. 9 points in the game so far. 6 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Booker, no good.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Up by 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
You take a look at the visitors, headed down the final month of the season. At this point, they are who they are, a middle-of-the-pack club.
Yeah, decided.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the...
And that concludes.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game that's been so far. And the shot goes in.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Cannon. They set the screen from downtown. Up again. Can't throw down the putback. It's Edwards on the wing. No good with the layup.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's Cannon for the 3. Unable to get that one.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Nailed from three-point land.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And it's good, 2 points. Da Silva's got 5 now.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
In the corner, Cannon with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Cannon.
2 shots.
And so Cannon nails both of them.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
The tray. That shot misses. It's a close game here in L.A. They set the pick. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 6 and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Launches a 3. The shot will not fall. Going inside. Lucic. Off target from outside. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Puts up a 3. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
They set the pick. Cannon from long range. Kept alive. Shoots the 3. The shot missing. Now here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Both shots good from the stripe. 1:14 left in the third quarter. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:07 left in the third. Pulls it up. Second chance shot. Pass to Cannon. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. There's the triple. Knocks down the 3-ball.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backboard.
He takes it in. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. They set the pick, and stolen by Napier. To the middle, here's Booker, and Booker throws it down!
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we're just moments away from the start of... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great passer.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
It's blocked, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. The shot's good from Nedovic. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And he lays it straight in. Nedovic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Pass to Napier. And Nedovic pulls it down.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Teodosic, the pass to Bollenboy, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Beyond the arc. And Nedovic pulls it down. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Fires the three. Buries it from three-point range.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Hands it from downtown.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Back to Booker. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. There's the screen. Stolen away. From the arc. Bollenboy gets the bucket.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Can they get it?
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
From outside the arc. Pass to Napier. He tries for three. Rebounded by Bollenboy. Bollenboy's got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep three-point territory. Doesn't go that time. For three. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 19.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Pass to Nedovic. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Booker. One-on-one fast break. Giffey. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
They set the pick. Just 3 to shoot. A baseline J. That one doesn't go.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
A three. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the away team. Lucic. Number 13.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Nedovic. Clock at 6. Swiped away. Out left to the wing. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so they get the victory here at home. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those
Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Maladon, and it's Harrison in a shooting guard. Launches a three, nails it from beyond the arc.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Puts up a three. The rebound by Harrison. To the right side. Maladon for three. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. And here comes the break. Got a piece of it. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Harrison. Off target from three-point range. From downtown, connects from downtown.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
They set the screen. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
This one for 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
The 3. The shot, no good. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Ooh, got that one up quick.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Fires the 3. They get it again. Pass to Maladon. From deep three-point range, hits a three-pointer. Harrison's got 8.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Laverne. There's the screen. Harrison, no good. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. To the left wing. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Pass to Ajinça. Fires from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
From deep. Unable to get that one. A minute 31 left in the first quarter. Here's Laverne. Still no points. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. They set the pick. Fires for 3. Counted from distance. Give him 8.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's Harrison. Give him 8 points now. 46 seconds left in the first quarter.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Fires the 3. Rebounded by Ajinça. Here's Maladon. And they're running. He tries for 3. Nails it from 3. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Schofield. Here's Harrison. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Harrison's got 11.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Up by 5. And the second quarter is up. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
There's the 3. Fires in the triple.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
From behind the arc. Pass to Lee. 3-pointer. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. Here's Nedovic. Takes the 3. Not going to go that time. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Back to Lee. They set the pick from downtown. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. This one for 3. That shot off the mark. Here's DeColo. Oh, deflected. Here's Njai to the paint. Clock at 6. Here's DeColo. Knocks it down from distance. DeColo's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ldlc. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Lee. The three. They get it back over to the left wing. Here's DeColo. Lee on the wing from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Lee's got 6.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Ldlc. DeColo's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Oh, sweet move. Jump shot is good. DeColo's got his second basket of the game. DeColo's gone 2 of 4 shooting.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
From the arc. The putback. The shot won't fall. 1:50 left to play in the half. Misses the wing 3. DeColo's gone just 1 for 4 from deep. Here's Nedovic. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Lee. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Knocks down the long J. He has 6.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Here's DeColo. 5 points in the game. No good on the 3.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half of this game. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here they come. Drains the triple.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Lee. And again, unable to change momentum here.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And there's a pick. Ldlc. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Gets it up. And we finished off one half of play. Up by 11. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play? And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the home team. And that's it for half.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's Maledon.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. They've got Maledon, and it's Harrison in at the shooting guard position. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Schofield. The 3 ball. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Here's the three. It's hauled in by Schofield. Here's Laverne. Counted from distance.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Pass to Harrison. For the tie. The shot comes out. It's a close game here in LA. They set the screen. Six on the shot clock. No good again that time.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to Schofield. Here's Maledon. Inside, right wing. Takes a three. Hits the trifecta. Schofield's got his first 3 points of the game.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
To the left side wing. Lets the three fly. Sinks it from distance. 6 points for him.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
There's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Harrison, the pass to Maledon. Here's Laverne. To the wing on the left. Here's Schofield. He shoots it. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. 5 to shoot. Here's Harrison. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harrison's got 16 points.
They've been so active on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have really come in bunches.
4-3. And we've got 1:18 left in the third. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Pass to Schofield. It's stolen. Launches it. Connects from downtown.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. They grab their own miss. Here's Ajinça. Here's Laverne. And the three off target. Nails it from three.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Two on the clock. Can't get it to drop.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. They're up by 11. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And the basket by Leeds.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Lee's gone 3 for 6 from distance. He's feeling it. Teodosic. Up again. Inja grabs the miss. Pass to Jackson. To the wing, right side. Here's Lee. Sinks the tray.
Ooh, he's been hot from out there, helping to keep them in this game.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Stripped it away. Here's Nedovic. Here's Teodosic. Lots of room. No luck on that one.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Here's the break. The three. The offensive rebound. On Friday, then on Thursday.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
There's a screen. Let's go with a three. Inja grabs the miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Harrison, he's checked in for Jackson.
Substitution for the away team. Number 1.
The visitors with the ball. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Harrison. Offline with a three.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Teodosic fires in the triple.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's DeColo. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. DeColo's got just 2 of 8 to find the net from deep.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. DeColo's got 6 in the quarter.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Nedovic. Three-pointer. Injai grabs the miss. Injai's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Lee. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Gets the three to fall.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Teodosic. The three is up. The rebound by Harrison. Launches a three. The rebound by Teodosic.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Puts up a three. He can't hit that time. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
The second one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that trims the lead to 6.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Here's Teodosic. And we've got 28 seconds left in the final quarter. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
First team foul.
11 seconds left in the fourth. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or the...